right. Well, what do you see? Their posture says something is out there, either a bird or a construction worker. It's a little chilly outside, guys. That door's got to close sometime soon. Got to go to work. I know, honey. Buddy is not happy that I'm leaving. Neither am I, honey. I'll see you tonight. Oh, okay. Good morning, guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Happy Vlogmas Day 9. Today is a mistake. I can feel it. I'm trying to face the day with some optimism. I'm failing. Some courage, some hope. That's slipping. So I picked up this one-day trip. It's 4 legs. It's worth 5 hours and 6 minutes of credit. But all sorts of things are already happening. There is no captain or first officer for the return flight. Actually, the Burbank turn, there is no captain or first officer. There is suddenly a 3-hour plus sit in Las Vegas between the 2 turns I have to make today. That 3-hour sit was not there when I bid for the line, when I picked up the trip, I should say. But surprise, surprise, surprise. So today is going to be a 12-hour duty day at minimum, because I have a feeling it's going to be longer, for 5 hours credit. So it kind of feels like a mistake, but in the end, it's worth like $350 for me, so I could use that, right? That's a payment for something, like my air conditioner or my car or something. So I'm trying to see the positive in it, but I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Leaving the house was very difficult. The cats were utterly fantastic. I'll tell you about that later on if I remember to. But let me get into the airport and into some warmer weather. It's 40 degrees out here. Craziness. All right, I'll see you later. Wish me luck. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. So frustrating. So this day was already going to be long, but they extended our sit. So we're going to Phoenix. Our flight crew's awesome. My cabin crew, super junior, but they both seem very nice. My chaser, Clark, is very senior. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But we have this Phoenix turn. Then we now have a 4-hour sit. Actually, it was scheduled for, it was revised for 4 hours and 40-something minutes. Now it's just 4 hours of sit here in base. I would fantasize about going home, but they would do a tail swap and I'd be in trouble. So I have to stay here at the airport, and then we have to do that Burbank turn. But it's going to be a long day. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. Right? Oh, I was going to tell you about my cat, Buddy. Buddy and Eleanor have been so good lately, but Buddy last night was absolutely at his most loving and needy. He wanted to be by my side, cuddled up with my arm over him. That's only when he was happy. There was one time he's curled up on my side. Oh, hold on one sec. All right, so Buddy was curled up on my side, and just like a little cuddle bug, and then he kind of twisted the top half of his torso around so his chest was available to me. That's when he wants me to rub his chest. And I lay there with my arm over him, kind of rubbing his chest, and he was going, ah, ah. And I'm like, oh my God, I would love a boyfriend who behaved as well as my cat Buddy does. Oh, but no one could. No man could. Yeah, it was very difficult to leave my cats today to face this day. But let me stop complaining, if that's possible. And I'll see you in Phoenix. Yay. And the hits just keep on coming. So, welcome to Phoenix. We finally got here. I wish I could wear a GoPro or something so you could see what our days are like sometimes. I was already sort of disheartened by the length of today and our surprise 4.5-hour sit in Las Vegas. I think that's been reduced schedule-wise, but it's also reduced because we were delayed in leaving Las Vegas for, where are we? Phoenix. We were taxiing out. We were just about to take off, and a passenger up in the front of the aircraft, this big guy, stretched, big reach, and he pressed against the ceiling so hard as to release the passenger safety unit, which is where the oxygen mask drops. So that thing drops. The masks don't release, thank goodness. But so I had to call the captain, let him know that, the PSU has been released. We had to move these two passengers really quick, just in case they were to reach up and, what's this? And the captain, I think we technically could have left with that having dropped, as long as the passengers had been relocated. We did, we moved them right away. But this flight from Phoenix to Vegas is oversold by 10. So I think they wanted to make sure that maintenance could secure that, get it all taken care of, so it wasn't an issue here in Phoenix. So we had to turn back to the gate. Okay, I'm sorry to share that with you. So we had to turn back to the gate in Vegas. We didn't have a gate to go back to, so we had to wait for a gate. But our passengers, they're so loud. Our passengers were extraordinarily patient. Again, they didn't have to be patient, but they were. So it was, all in all, it could have been 10 times worse. I think we're boarding now, so I will see you back in Vegas, hopefully with no drama or trauma. Someone left their shoes behind? Goodness, someone left their shoes behind. All right, I will see you guys later. Hey guys, how are ya? So welcome back to Las Vegas. That flight from Phoenix was kind of a mixed bag. Started out fantastic. I do a couple little things during my safety demo that usually make some people smile. Sometimes they laugh, or sometimes they give me applause, as they did today. It was a good group of people for the most part. There are often what I would call flies in the ointment. We had a couple today that just had to bring the experience down a little bit to the real world. We had one passenger who actively refused to do something very simple. In my airline, and I don't think anyone else does it, but we ask you to open the window shades for takeoff and landing. This allows us to look outside the window in the event that there's like a bird strike or something, or if there's something the captain needs us to sort of relay to him, we can look outside without having to wake people up and whatever. So we ask everyone to open their window shades before takeoff. She just refused. This passenger actively refused. Somehow Clark got her to do it. So Clark's my chaser. He's been here for 12 years, I think. He's awesome. And then I think in flight, it was after takeoff, we had this young lady calling me over, her nails flashing, trying to get us over there. So Clark went over to find out what's going on. So there was a gentleman behind her that apparently was touching the back of her seat. On an aircraft, that's not unusual, and if you're sensitive to it, you'll feel it, but you kind of have to let it get to you for it to be a real issue. This is my experience. But she was sensitive to every mote of air moving around her, and so she got very upset when the seat was being touched in the back. And so she yelled at him, apparently, and then he called her a word that rhymes with rich, but it starts with a B and there's no R, and then something about her nasty hair, and it went from there. Thankfully, it didn't escalate beyond that, because Clark was very expertly diffused the situation, mostly by saying, "Are you kidding? You're making me say this? Like, could you behave?" So that ended there. So, yeah, it could have been worse, but I got a couple hugs from passengers when they were leaving, and a lot of high fives and fist bumps, and a lot of compliments, because you do something simple. Excuse me. I do something simple like wish people a happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, by the way. And I remind people, you know, there's a lot of difficult things happening in the world right now. So if you can maybe make a few extra prayers or find some kindnesses in your heart and then act on those kindnesses, I said, you know, I'd appreciate that. Know that I love you. If you're having a bad day, know that I love you. And so if I love you, you can love other people, right? So that's how I kind of end my flights. And this group seemed to be very open to that message. Even the people who were upset, they weren't like happy with each other, but things kind of calmed down. Blah, blah, blah. Do I ever stop talking? Or self-congratulating myself. So I'm going to grab a bite to eat because I have time. Our flight doesn't leave till 6 o'clock tonight. So I will see you on the way to, where am I going? Burbank. All right, I'll see you later. Look at that dog. Look at that little dog. So cute. Oh my God, its little legs, it was walking like this. So cute. I'm making my way down through C gates because they have better food options than A or B. Look at how they've decorated their gate over here. How cute is that? Look at this. Look how cute that is. Oh, all right, another silver lining. I just got my new badge. They replaced my old badge. They have to be replaced every year. And the new one has our built-in proxy card reader so that if we have to get into a crew room, we can just tap that card in some of our bases. And that allows me entrance. I don't have to remember, you know, 8 codes to get into a hotel, into crew rooms. What do I want for food? It's Wendy's, Popeyes, or that fake Sbarro pizza. Nothing very good. I'm trying to capture the real colors of that sunset, but it's impossible. That pink, it's like the color of cotton candy. It's so pretty. But yeah, so it is now 4:52, and our plane should be here shortly, so we can begin the rest of this day. We are only half over, and it's... We'll make it. All right. I'll see you in Burbank, I think. Hello from Burbank. You probably can't hear me, but welcome to Burbank. Not a lot going on here. So it was a very nice flight. Short, 52 minutes. We had 134 passengers on board, and I think the captain wants to give me a quick briefing. Hold on one sec. All right, so 47 minutes going back, I forget what he said, 130 something in terms of passenger count. But a really, really nice flight. The high point of this flight was Harvey. He was in 2nd grade. He had red hair and lots of personality. I would call him precocious, but he was just so cute I couldn't. I mean, so nice. And so it was his first time flying since he was a baby. And so we treated him as a first-time flyer. And so I said, so Harvey, I'm going to be asking you, how high do you think we're going to be flying? And how fast do you think we'll be flying? And he looked at me and he screwed up his face. He's like, listen, I'm in 2nd grade. You can't ask me those hard questions. It was hysterical. And he was so cute and so good. But yeah, it was a great flight. Super, super nice. I made my typical little, you know, if you guys can have any spare thoughts or prayers and blah, blah, blah. Again, I keep remembering it's Hanukkah. And I know at least, well, there were a couple Jewish people on board, but one seemed very, very surprised that I said something like Happy Hanukkah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm rambling because I am overtired. So I should probably stop talking. I will see you in Las Vegas. See you soon. Wowzers. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to Las Vegas. I made it. Oh my God. It is 9:23 in the evening. It has been a very, very, very long day. I just hit the P.O. box. I got some packages and some cards. I will open them tomorrow because I am practically unconscious right now. On the way to the car, I'm going to show you a couple Christmas trees and some Christmas decor that's in the airport here. Each entity at the airport has the option of decorating a Christmas tree, and there's a couple of them that are adorable. I'm going to show you a couple that are just here, and then I'll show you my company's submission just before I leave the airport. Am I making any sense? I did have a wonderful crew. I didn't mention them at all, I don't think, during this video. My crew, my young ladies in the back of the aircraft were lovely. I had Clark earlier today, who's great. He's been here for 12 years or so. And my chaser tonight was lovely. Oh my God, her name just slipped right out of my head. Lovely woman. And we talked a lot about some intimate older person details, and I just can't remember her. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. But I had a very nice crew. Let me show you these Christmas trees. This is from the TSA. This is the TSA's submission. Isn't that cool? It's a little bit more, a little cooler than I anticipated for the TSA, but very nice. Who's this over here? It's kind of boring. It's all right. Who's this? Candy Cove. This is very nice. This is HMS Host, which I don't even know who that is, but it's a very nice little display. Oh, I didn't tell you anything about the flight, did I? 130 some odd passengers, I've forgotten completely. 47 minutes, very nice. Our flight crew is amazing, really, really great. Yeah, no issues, no problems, a lot of really, really nice people. These last two legs were the complete opposite of our first two legs. I am very grateful for those last two legs. All right, so let's look at a couple more Christmas decorations. Then we're going to make our way to the car and end this day. Hold on one sec. Whoop, there's a dog. This is cute. It's like a storybook here. The Whoville and the Grinch with these giant gumdrop. I want to take that off the Christmas tree. As I'm walking to the exit, I'm approached by one of our gate agents, or our counter agents here, and I was looking at this thing sitting on the trash can. She comes up to me and says, "What's that?" And we both look at it. It's a jar of sterno, like fuel for heating up something or burning something. Not cool to find that at the airport. So yeah, she grabbed it and was bringing it to her supervisor, which is a very responsible thing to do. So this is my company's submission for Christmas. Let me just see that there's no airline name on it, but here we are. How cute is this? It's so cute. It's so cute. I was just taking a video of it, and then I saw my company's name is all over the inside, right over the fireplace. But see the fireplace right there? So cute. There's a Christmas tree inside, a little elf in bed. It's a gingerbread house. And look at the little lights filled with little balls. How cute is that? And I just think this is precious. A little gingerbread house with a Christmas tree inside and everything. So cute. That was my company's submission to the Christmas tree decor. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my trip more than I did. All right, I'll see you later. Fly safe. Bye.